is external.
Right.
If
yeah,
someone,
I don't know if I could ever get there.
Yeah, I don't know. It's possible that we're not capable of getting there, but I do feel like I've changed in such a way that I'm at least I'm more likely to lash inward now than outward. which I think is a form of progress, but I'm not sure.
When you're feeling down, do you find food a comfort?
Yes, clearly. It's amazing how emotional eating is. It's crazy. Like, I don't think it's, and there's a difference between tongue hunger and stomach hunger. Like, I've probably not been hungry in a year and a half, but you have like this. Yes.
This hole inside that you just want to fill with food.
Yeah, it's a crazy thing. But I've lost some weight, so hopefully I'll
oh, cool.
keep
So
going down,
what was your top?
My top weight?
Yeah.
258. Yeah, that is like Fat Albert zone.
That is. When was this?
It was only a few weeks. It was only a few weeks ago. I was 245 this morning. But
I was going to say to you, you look like you've lost weight, but I was just joking.
Yeah. Well, I lost a little bit, but I'll have to keep up going to the gym. And
how tall are you? You carry it well.
Thank you. 6 feet.
6 feet even?
Yeah, just a little bit over 6 feet.
I remember I met this girl on the internet, and she sent me some really hot pictures of her. And she was like young, 24, and I was like 36. This is like 2001, and so she lived in Vancouver, and I just started driving north, and I ended up in Seattle, and I gave her a call and said, you know, I think I'm coming to see you. So I went and saw you. Found out she was 180 pounds. She was 6 foot and 180 pounds.
Wow, that's a big girl.
And then she told me, she said, I carry it well.
But she hadn't told you in advance? She showed you
old
photographs?
No, I guess she'd send me old photos.
Yeah.
She'd like really added the weight. And then she had the chutzpah to tell me I carry it well. Isn't that for me?
Yeah, to decide.
Ladies, please,
Yes.
that's for me to decide whether or not you carry your weight well.
That's that would be that's
chutzpah.
Well, I do that. I mean, most of my pictures that I have online, I'm not in this condition. Right. But I would think if I were using it to entice someone into meeting me, that's a little. Seems like that's a strange thing to do.
Are you on sawyouatsinai.com?
No, that's the Orthodox dating service. No. Sawyouatsinai.com. I've heard of it. That is classic.
I didn't think I'd see you.
No.
Saw you at Sinai.
Not yet. I keep meaning to sign up.
So yeah, Moses is not very happy. It's like, it's so human. He's just so angry and.
Yeah, but he's doing that thing where the anxiety is causing him to lash out externally. He just can't get off the fact that
he can't get in.
It's you guys. You did this to me.
Yeah.
It's your. I'm unhappy about this, and it's your fault. It's not a very spiritually evolved point of view.
Yeah.
It's hard to imagine the Buddha doing that.
He's no Jesus Christ.
He's no Jesus, man. Moses is no Jesus.
And nowhere does the Torah say, or does God say to Moses, you're not getting in because of the Israelites?
No,
like
it's just Moses.
Moses
comes up with that himself, and as it's an explanation for his own pain that he doesn't have to own himself. So he just keeps, that's what we do. That's what I did. That's my wife. But there, it's funny because, having spent time fairly recently in India and done some Buddhist stuff while I was there, it's really one of the foundational precepts that in kind of a lot of Buddhist thought is kind of the owning of your own experience and not doing that, getting past the illusion that the sources are external. And so Moses really doesn't stack up too well. It's kind of, there's something almost a little silly about.
It's kind of like therapy too. I mean, isn't that one of the foundations of therapy?
In my experience, it has been, or at least with one therapist I thought it was.
Yeah.
It's difficult. It is difficult to get your head around it when you're in a space where you're constantly blaming somebody or something for your own unhappiness. It's hard to grasp the fact that it's actually not them.
Yeah.
But
because it's like a pain in your side. Like, if you have a stinging. What was it called, a stitch? Remember when you run and you get a stitch, and it's hard to think of anything else but the stitch in your side.
Yeah. It's all consuming.
Right.
Yeah. But it doesn't accomplish anything to
Right.
To start telling yourself a story about the origin of it,
Right.
being outside yourself, that doesn't get you anywhere.
Right, right.
So Moses hasn't learned that lesson yet. He can need some therapy.
Now, Moses was like, he's like distraught that he can't get into the promised land, yet here we sit Beverly Hills adjacent.
Yeah.
Like, do you like lose a lot of sleep at night that you're not living in the promised land, Joey?
That I'm not living in Beverly Hills?
No, not living in Israel.
Oh, I don't. No, I
You are living in Beverly Hills,
right,
so
yeah.
you shouldn't.
Yeah, so...
I'm the adjacent one.
Yeah.
But like Moses is distraught, he doesn't get to live in Israel. You and I could live in Israel, but we live with the Goyim in the diaspora.
America's the promised land for Jews. I mean, that's why they came over here. It was the land of milk and honey. Israel.
Would you like to live there?
In Israel?
Yeah. Have you
Well,
ever thought about it?
Yeah, I mean, I spent 1.4 straight months there, and I have thought about it at times. But I'm a Yankee.
Probably wait till your second divorce.
Yeah, maybe after my second divorce I'll be in enough. I'll be capable of making a
to join
decision
the
like
IDF.
that. Yeah.
Okay, that's not. I'm going to become the first Jewish suicide bomber.
Right. Boy, that would be quite a... Like, you never know where life is headed. I wouldn't put it past me. But
Yeah, one Palestinian mother to another. Kids blow up so fast these days.
I haven't heard that before.
So when in chapter 3 verse 27 and God tells Moses, ascend to the top of the cliff and look out on the promised land, you shall not cross this Jordan. So is God being kind, or is he just torturing Moses?
There's something, I had the same question.
Look at this way, you
there's
can't
something
touch.
almost sadistic about it. It's
But have
like,
a good look north, south.
Yeah, it's like
You'll never get it.
to look at beautiful women. Just
kinda
have a
like-
look, because you'll never get your hands on it.
Yeah.
It reads a little sadistic, but at the same time, it's hard to tell whether he's giving this as a consolation prize. But no, I mean, to me, it seems. Yeah, there's a bit of sadism in that. Go up there because you're never going to get because you will not go across yonder Jordan.
Do you think when women dress provocatively, they're just asking to be raped?
No.
I've almost ended your career prospect there.
No.
You're avoiding
No, I think they're seeking
attention,
admiration of a sort.
Yeah, admiration, but not gang rape.
Not getting raped by a pack of African Americans. No.
Okay.
No. It's hard to generalize.
Yeah, of course. Every individual woman.
Right. Her
Right.
motives are different. But
Yeah, we don't want to impose our values on her.
Right. Yeah. No. If that is what she's looking for, hey, I'm in no position to judge.
But don't you think that it creates anger in men? Like it's like looking at the promised land. Like you want to go, and like she's saying, look north, east, south, and west. And
Yeah.
Look at all the promises I've got here, and you're never going to have to cross over the Jordan.
Well, it does. I mean, there was a guy who, a while back, I remember, who shot up women in a gym, and supposedly he hadn't had sex in 20 years, and just that'll do it. That kind of sexual deprivation, but being able to see it just drove him nuts. Yeah, I think when men don't get, don't have sexual access, I think they can.
And when women are dressing like super provocative.
Yeah, I think it probably increases frustration.
Like if they would just wear a burqa, I think it would.
It would be, but I get personally I get
burqa
pleasure
from a burqa.
No.
Not any burqa, but a nice burqa.
No. The world would be a much less pleasant place for me. I mean, I get pleasure out of seeing an attractive
dressed in a provocative, slutty way.
I suppose, though just dressed, showing a lot of skin, just regardless. But
should we let people know which gym you attend in case they want to take like defensive precautionary measures? Because the months are mounting up.
Oh no!
Since your last shooting,
no.
It's been a while. Like I figure the pressure and the tensions just building and building. Like the more you study Torah, the more aggressive it can make you, and so I think it's like LA Fitness, like take precaution. See this man, and you see him coming.
No, I'm harmless, and I've gotten periodic release, so I'm okay.
Okay, well, thank God for that.
Thank heavens for that.
So what does it mean in chapter 4, verse 2? You shall not add to the word that I command you, nor shall you subtract from it.
Yeah, that, and then later